Well, Dr. Mary Basting is here from Gundersen Health System, and she's what's called a geriatrician. So she's going to explain today what the Geriatric Assessment Clinic is, because it is fairly new. So first of all, what is a geriatrician? Who do they focus on?
Yeah, so what we focus on are older adults with complicated health status. And so that might be things like multiple medical problems, starting to have some cognitive or functional deficits, and maybe struggling with day-to-day activities at home.
All right, so this assessment can really put a lot of different pieces of the puzzle together for them and their family. Who's part of the team of that assessment?
So our team includes a pharmacist, a social worker, and myself, and all of us meet with the patient and their family at the visit.
And it is a very thorough first-time visit, like plan on more than an hour, like an hour to an hour and a half for that first time through. And that's because you really are looking at so many different things. So number one, you're going to try to set a goal with that patient too, correct?
Yes. So what we really try to do, and we encourage family members, the support people, to be there as well, because what we're trying to do is identify the patient's goals and also family concerns and come together with a unified goal and figure out how we can work toward that.
And what comes into play is the reason you have so many different team members involved is because you are looking at so many different aspects to bring it all together. And then also finally, you said it's really down the road. You know, sometimes people end up in the hospital for a while, or they end up, you know, doing some rehab somewhere, and that's where this team really becomes important. How do they work together during all those different transitions?
So what this clinic does is it really tries to put an extra layer of support in place for the patient and their primary provider and primary team. And also we really focus on planning ahead for the future when more support might be needed.
All right, so once again, just because we are going to do one more weather check in a second, but just so you know what to ask for, it is called the Geriatric Assessment Clinic, just in case you or a family member needs to know more about it. And thank you so much for joining us today too, Dr. Basting.